Hey, what is up everybody? This is Raylan with the Twack TCG, and today I'm going to do a deck profile on my deck for the format. I think this deck is very budget, and it is very annoying, and I think it's best for the format. What's that deck, you might be asking? Well, it is Mystic Mine. So, let's get to the deck profile. To start off, 3 DD Guide. Now, you might be wondering, why DD Guide? Play Silent Lobby. Well, I have some cards in here that that prevents special summoning. This happens to switch on normal summon, so it's really good. So it helps me keep the advantage. And the last monster, 3 Mono Awado. Just to prevent monster effects from happening. If my opponent has like a big board with a lot of negates, from summon on Mono Awado, activate Mystic Mine without any problems. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, the main target priority itself, Mystic Mine. The most annoying card of the format, and I do not see it getting hit on the ban list anytime soon. 3, Demise of the Land. An unashable metaverse, essentially. And 1 Terraforming. For protection, you're playing 3 Field Barrier. Protects the field spell from being destroyed by card effects. But if it's banished by Cosmic Cyclone, I'm screwed. But to prevent that, we play 3 Prohibition. And to also prevent that, 3 Goddess Skuld's Oracle. Basically, look at the top 3 cards of my opponent's deck and put them in any random order. So, good. Win conditions, 3 Cauldron of the Old Man and 1 Final Countdown. This is good going for time if you want to just gain life points. Final Countdown is just really hilarious. For a draw power, you're playing 3 Pot of Extravagance. Finally, this card's cheap. 3 Pot of Duality. The reason why I play DD Guide. Another reason why to play DD Guide is Card of Demise. A really good draw spell. No thanks to True Draco or anything. The reason why it's limited. 1 Rhoda to search out the for no reason why being a warrior, DD Guide. And that's it for the spells. For traps. 3 Judgment. 3 Dark Bribe. And then 1 Metaverse. The reason why this card went to 1, because of Mystic Mine. For the extra deck, the extra deck is not very important, but you need it for Pot of Extravagance, and that we are playing just nonsense cards. All nonsense. You could play Anti-Dogmatica Maximus package, basically a punch in the face kind of package, such as Antises. You could play Wind Pegasuses. You could play Cyber Dragon Novas into Mechabuzz. You could play all that. But if you want to go cheap, I would just go bare minimum and go just any random 15 cards for the extra deck. And that is your extra deck. Now, pros and cons of Mystic Mine. 1, it's cheap. Very cheap. I would say that the most expensive card in this deck is a tie between common Pot of Extravs and common Solemn Judgments, which go for around 4 to 5s a piece. But the rest of the stuff can go very, very cheap. Gold Mystic Mines go for around $1.50 a piece. You have Prohibition, commons or rares that go for about $1.50. 2, Mystic Mine is a very powerful spell. Prevents your opponent from just attacking or activating monster effects is really good. And 3, the win conditions of here is just stupidly powerful. Just Cauldron the Old Man and Final Countdown really sets a tone and sends a message. And the cons. 1, you will lose a bunch of friends playing this deck. Your card game store will, if you keep winning with this deck, they will probably set a rule 0, which stands for they will just outright tell you, don't play this card. Even though it is legal, they will frown upon you for playing this card. 2, you'll be called a lot of slurs playing this deck, and they'll be hurtful. And 3, Cosmic Cyclone, Paleozoic Dynamishcus, basically any removal that banishes while you have your field barrier out in the field. If you do not have the right protection and you don't have it in time and Mystic Mine is banished, you lose. You lose the game. With that being said, thank you for watching.